Welcome back to Social with Abby. The goal of this channel is to help newer, smaller content creators, UGC influencers, or neither one of those, with different tips for editing your videos, planning your content, and posting them on your various social media platforms, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and so forth and so on. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. Do that and consider joining the community, giving the video a thumbs up, and of course hit your notification bell so that you are up to date when I post new videos like this one. So the subject of today's video is going to be on the YouTube customized channel section. We're going to go through some of the features within the YouTube customized channel section, but we're going to hyper focus on the basic info section and what you should be doing and how you can use it to make sure that you're maximizing the various options that that section of your YouTube customized channel provides you as a creator. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So if you want to make sure that you're on your channel's page, you want to click your profile image and button up above here. And then when you click on there, it will tell you to view your channel. So if you are not viewing your channel, that's one way to tell. It says it in blue. You can click that just to make sure you are properly viewing your channel. It will basically bring you to this page that I currently already have up. So as you can see, I'm currently viewing my channel. If I was to try to go to home, and then let's say I wanted to view my channel, I would click up above there and I would click view my channel here, and it would bring me again to my channel. From here, what you're going to want to focus on is this section right here where it says customize channel. So when you click on customize channel, there are a variety of different options that this section provides you. This section is where you can work on the layout of your channel. So it will also help you to determine what your viewers or community members see when they come and engage with your channel right away. So you can decide that you want to add a channel trailer, and a channel trailer is something that's good for you to have, especially if you want to share a little bit about yourself and what your channel is about. Sometimes creators confuse the channel trailer with kind of that intro sizzle reel that you can have at the beginning, or sort of like the 30-second mark of your video. So they're not necessarily one and the same. Some people use their sizzle reel, as I like to call it, or intro reel that they actually have in their video as their channel trailer. But I would say your channel trailer can be more a little bit about yourself. Don't make it too long. It can tell anyone who's visiting your channel for the first time what your channel is about and the type of content that they're going to engage with as they continue to visit you and engage with your video. So that's how I would recommend you utilize your channel trailer. So the next option is featured videos for returning subscribers. Now this one is good to highlight a new video that you've posted, or one that maybe isn't getting the most traction and you want to elevate the presence of it so that more of your community members and channel subscribers will watch that particular video. So it has a variety of different uses. And again, it's one that you can definitely utilize to make sure that when your subscribers land on your channel page, they're engaging with a video right away. The other thing that I want to point out is that when a subscriber has engaged with that video, it won't show up again for them. So I think that's a really good built-in feature to the featured video component for subscribers, right? Like it already eliminates the redundancy of a video that they've watched already. But if they haven't engaged with that video, then again, this is a really great feature to employ if you think it's going to be worthwhile to do so and highlight a video of your choice. And then below that, there is the recommended for your viewers. Now, if you enable this feature, what's going to happen is that there are different videos that could be recommended, really tailored to each specific community member or subscriber of your channel. I think it's a really neat feature. So they're basically going to decide, I guess, based on the algorithm, what videos to actually show that subscriber when they engage with your channel. And you can also consider employing this as you see fit. You may not use all of them. You may use 2 out of the 3. You may use 1 out of the 3. But there are various options that I think you can test and play around with to see what's actually working and what's going to gain traction, and then revamp and retool from there after testing it for a while. And then the last section way down below that I personally like to use is the featured section. It allows everyone that has a YouTube channel to customize the types of layout that they want for that kind of landing page, and also the videos that they want any new subscribers to engage with when they land on their channel. So you can do the shorts view, you can do your normal videos, long form, or you can also create playlists that can be featured there. So I would definitely recommend that you utilize the featured section. Play around with the layouts. Again, swap and shift priority. So for example, right now, mine shows the short feed. I should be able to drag up videos up top instead and have that featured above the shorts feed. So when anyone engages with my channel, what they would see are the videos first and then the shorts feed. Personally, for me right now, I'm gonna do the shorts feed. I'm gonna swap that back, and then again, anyone who comes in will be able to engage right away with shorts feed, and then below that would be video section. So if you want to see what this actually looks like, you would click view channel, and then you can see that when I click there, the shorts feed is first, and then below that is the video. And that's the way that that would be laid out. So again, you could have playlists first instead, shorts feed and video, or videos, playlist, shorts feed. It just depends on your preference, but utilize that if you're not doing anything else. I just think it's really good to feature videos because that's what people want to see. Okay, so let's recap the first section under channel customization, which is layout. Under layout is video spotlights, and it gives you several different options. Again, channel trailer is great for any returning or new community members to your channel to understand what your channel is about. So you can create a trailer. Don't make it too long, probably no more than, I would say, 2 minutes or less would be great. Don't necessarily do it with a kind of scissor reel that has, let's say, your channel name but no substance. That's not necessarily what your trailer is for. Your trailer should be something that tells the newer returning subscriber what your channel is about in a very short amount of time, okay? Not just pictures and words with music in the background. Leave that for that kind of quick snippet that you put inside your video. So leave that as a scissor reel versus a trailer, okay? And we can talk about the difference between kind of a channel trailer and a quick kind of sizzle reel. Two different things. Okay. And then under there, you have featured video for returning subscribers. Again, that's the video that you want to highlight for anyone who's coming back to your channel. They may have missed a premiere, they may have missed a live, they may have missed just a video share out, and you want to keep that up because it's your most latest and greatest video. So that's where you would feature that video so that anyone who's coming back to your channel can just engage with it right away. There's recommended for viewers, and this is a feature that you can turn on, and then you would have specific videos recommended to different folks that engage with your channel. And then below that is the featured section. This is your opportunity to decide what videos you want featured on your home page or main page. Again, from the shorts video or shorts feed, your actual videos, long form, or playlist. So again, play around with that and decide how you want that to be, because these videos are going to more than likely be really what your new and returning community members, subscribers see when they first engage with your, what I like to call, YouTube landing page. Okay, so let's move on to the next section under channel customization, which is branding. So when it comes to branding, this is a good place for you to add your picture, so the thing that's going to represent you. So a nice headshot, so to speak. If you're an actual business and you have like a logo, like let's say, I don't know, Instagram, TikTok, then obviously you want to use your logo. But if you're just a content creator creating, content, people want to associate with the person. So I would highly recommend that you put a headshot of yourself, a nice one of yourself for that picture section. And all you have to do is find one, and then you would upload it. I can do a separate video on uploading your headshot and all of the other features under branding. So under picture is banner image, and this is basically that banner image that everyone sees when they first engage with your channel. So let's go back here and scroll up, and you'll see that this is actually what that banner image ultimately looks like. I don't have an additional picture here. I can add one, but it's not necessary. If you want to add a logo in this section under your banner, you can do that. But for me, I decided not to have anything else in the banner section. But when you get to your main landing page, this is where your banner would go. If you want a tutorial on how to create a banner with the perfect aspect ratio, then drop that down for me, something like banner tutorial, in the comment section of this video, and then I will source those comments and get a video up depending on how many people are interested in that. But that is where basically your channel banner will live once you've created it and uploaded it. And then below that is video watermarks. And this one is a great one to have because you can basically brand your channel. Sometimes folks like to use the watermark as branding or as a place to put like a subscribe button-ish type feature, but I personally have it on this channel. I have another channel that does not have a watermark. I've been testing it out on this channel, even though I've posted very few videos, and so far I'm liking it because I do think when it comes to certain channels that you're creating content that feels very universal, it's important that you watermark your content to me so that it's not easily downloaded or just repurposed for someone else's channel usage. So I would encourage you to consider creating a watermark if you think that's something you want. Okay, so let's look at a couple more things under the watermark feature. So as you can see, there are a couple of options for display time. So you can select to do it at the end of a video. You can select to do it at a customized time. And then when you click on customize start time, you can do it 5 minutes in, 15 minutes in. It just depends on the length of your video. So you can decide when you want it to start, and then it will stay on for the duration once you set that specific start time. I've been keeping mine selected to entire video. It's easier for me. That way it doesn't matter the duration of my video. It's just going to be part of the video for the entirety. So obviously when you upload a video into YouTube, it's not watermarked, so you don't have to be concerned about that. But I personally enjoy the watermark feature on my videos for this specific channel. So again, these tools are here for you to utilize and employ as you choose to. I would say of the three, definitely picture, banner image are super important. Watermark, you can decide to use it or not use it. Again, if you want me to do a tutorial for a banner image and a video watermark and the correct aspect ratios, drop that down for me in the comment section and I will source it and figure out how many people are interested, and then I can get a video tutorial up on that. Okay, so before we move any further, if you're finding value in this video, consider subscribing to the channel, giving the video a thumbs up, hit your notification bell, make sure it's at all so you don't miss any videos when I post new ones like this one. Okay, let's return back to the tutorial. Okay, so let's move on to the last section under channel customization. Okay, so the last section under channel customization is basic info. This is actually a really important part. This is where you can name your channel. So for your name, you want to make sure that it's something that represents who you are or what your channel is about. Now, once you've decided on your channel name, you cannot change it for 14 days. So I would highly recommend that if you haven't identified your channel name, or let's say you created one when you were initially creating your channel, if it's been 14 days, really think about what you want your channel name to be. Change it, because then you would have to wait 14 more days if you just like picked anything to change it again. You really don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you are solidifying your channel name so that as folks come and engage with your channel, it's not kind of like changing all over the place. So really be thoughtful about your channel name before you make any changes. And when you change a channel name, it is only visible within the YouTube kind of ecosystem and not external to the YouTube ecosystem. So it's not going to be visible outside to other like Google channels and services and things like that. It's just for YouTube. But again, pick one that represents you or what your channel is about. My channel name was Social with Abi because I am talking about social and digital related content on this channel, and I think Social with Abi best represented that, and it was simple, easy, and sort of catching, and it honestly really resonated with me. It is the title of my channel here on YouTube, of my TikTok handle for this particular channel, and also the name that I use over on Instagram. So everything really correlates and relates, and everything across my social platforms for this particular YouTube channel is Social with Abi. So you get what I'm saying? Make sure that it can work not only for YouTube, but also for any other social platforms that you want to utilize that name for. So really spend some time and think about it fully. Now the next section under name is handle, and I particularly like this. I see it kind of as, you know, your channel handle that you would use on any other social platform. So it usually accompanies that @ So on TikTok and Instagram, we all became very familiar with @whatever, right? So I like this because I feel like it carries those themes that we see across other social platforms by giving your channel a handle. So my channel handle is @socialwithabi, which is super easy. I can utilize it somewhere else. I can tell someone, oh, search me on YouTube at Social with Abby if I want to. So that's a really great one to have. And I would highly recommend that you, again, identify your channel name and then create your channel handle based on your channel name. And again, you can see mine on the screen. Your channel handle can be changed twice within a 14-day window. So just know that, again, be thoughtful about it so that you're not having a bunch of just discrepancies in your channel handle floating out there in the, I don't know, YouTube ecosystem. But yep, really great feature to utilize. And the thing that I also like about the channel handle is that it kind of acts as a way for you to add it at the end of the www.youtube. Below the box that I have listed my channel handle, you can see very tiny is where YouTube has put a URL, and you can see how that channel handle basically attaches itself to the YouTube URL for my channel. So it's really a nice way to make it clean and kind of professional by creating a channel handle that is also going to be added to your overall YouTube URL. YouTube has several URL options and components that all go to the same thing, your page. I will talk about YouTube URLs in a separate video. Okay, below that is pronouns. This is a great one when you want to make sure that folks are adequately and properly identifying your preferred pronouns. So there's a couple of options. So if you click at pronouns, you can decide what you want your subscribers to refer to you as. So it can be she, her, they, them, he, him, so forth and so on. I don't have any selected. It's just not important for me in this particular space. On almost every other social platform I do. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I don't do live streams as much yet on this particular channel, but definitely something that's important to select, especially if you want folks to properly make sure that they are identifying you as you want to be identified. It's really important. It can help avoid any ambiguity and maybe folks offending you without them knowing that they're offending you and not addressing you with the right pronoun. Okay, and then below that is description. Definitely highly recommend using this. This is what you can say your channel is about. So you can see that my channel description is Social with Abby is here to help smaller and new creators, user-generated content creators, UGC, influencers, etc. with video editing, social digital tips, content planning, and resource materials that help you along your content creation journey. So that's basically what the channel is about. Obviously, I could condense this. I can make it more like a quick elevator speech. I can make it more longer, but that's not really necessary. I think this couches it and really gets to the root of what this channel is about. Highly recommend that you put a description. It doesn't matter what your niche is. It's really helpful when folks want to engage with this section of your channel and want to know a bit more about what your channel is about. It just is nice to see it in writing. And it also helps to remind you what you should be talking about on your channel when you've actually written it out in a description. Okay, and then below description, you can add different languages that you speak or that you understand. I have nothing there right now because to me that's not necessarily important, but there are definitely components where it is important for you to have that on your channel. So you would click the plus button and then you can select what languages you want, again, for translation on your channel. I can go more in depth in this in a separate video, and if you want to see that, again, drop those indicators for me in the comment, review channel translations, and I will get a separate video up on that for you all. And then below add language is channel URL. So again, I've mentioned that YouTube has several types of different URLs. They all feed into or connect to your channel. We can go through that in a separate video because I do think it's important so that folks aren't confused. Just leave this one here. Don't necessarily need to change anything. This is something that's typically pre-populated when you create your channel. So there's no need to adjust or change it. Just leave it as is. Now this channel URL is basically the address for your channel. It includes a unique channel ID, but it's going to still bring any subscriber, if you share this out, to your YouTube channel. But I personally do not like to provide this. If someone's like, what is your channel handle? I tend to like to really copy and paste my handle related URL, so the one below handle. I think it's easier, I think it's cleaner, and I think again it gives that handle at the end of the longer YouTube URL, which is really synonymous with what you see if you're doing, you know, Instagram.com/social with Abby, TikTok.com/social with Abby. So I feel like the channel handle URL is the one that aligns the most with those types of, again, customized URLs that you see across different social platforms. Okay, and then a very, very important component at the end, it's links. This is so critical to utilize. This section is great for adding links to external sites. So you can add a link to Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, so forth and so on, or another YouTube channel that you have already. So let's go through that really quickly. So you would click on add links, and here I'm just going to showcase what you would do. I'm gonna add my main or normal lifestyle YouTube channel. So I'm just gonna title it my lifestyle YouTube channel. And then I'm just going to copy and paste that in here. And as you can see, I am also copying and pasting that URL with my lifestyle channel's handle. So super easy, clean. And the moment I paste that in there, you can see that the publish button turned blue. It was gray before. I could publish it now. If you click view channel, it's not going to do anything for you. You're not going to get a preview. So you can publish it now and see, but I'm going to add one more here. Okay, so here's where I can add another handle. So this time I'm going to do TikTok for social with Abby, and then I'm also going to paste that here. And again, you see how that is similar, so that works. Again, the publish button is blue, but I just want to point out that you can see that this TikTok URL looks very similar to, again, the format and structure for the YouTube. This is why I recommend you select your URL that's tied to your handle, the URL here below your handle, and that's what I would share out to people. That's what I would put here. So if you have, again, another YouTube channel. So again, add your links there, super important. If you want to do a link in bio, this is where you would add that link. I would recommend you do link in bio first, maybe, you know, an Amazon storefront if you want to link that, a website and so forth. So a variety of links can go here. I don't recall there being a max out of links, but I would say keep it, you know, probably no more than 8, and that might be a lot, but try to keep it condensed. You'll have, let's say, your TikTok, your Instagram, your blog, your link in bio, you know, that kind of thing, and sometimes even like an Amazon storefront, depending. But try to keep it no more than 8 links here, and I think you should be okay. I just wanted to show you that you can do a variety of different social platforms and link them here under the links section. So now that I have pasted in the TikTok account for Social with Abby, if you're not following me there, go follow me over there. I'm posting more UGC related tips about monetization, getting on UGC, user generated content creator platforms, and so forth and so on. So follow me over on TikTok. It's linked up here on the screen for you. So do so. Okay, so to publish the links, I would click publish. But before we do that, let's just scroll down and see if there's anything else, right? So below the links is contact info. And this is where you want to add information that other creators and or potentially brands, right, looking for partnership and collaboration deals and things like that, can contact you at. So you would want to add in an email address. It could be a Gmail, a Yahoo, or one that is more like a domain related email address. For example, for my other lifestyle YouTube channel, I have info@abbyinadi.com. So that is the email address that I would put in the contact info section. For, let's say, this particular channel, I could do the same thing, info@socialwithabby.com. I could do socialwithabby@gmail.com. You get what I'm saying? So utilize that and put a URL in here. I'm just going to put a Gmail URL in here because honestly, that's one that I have accessible just to show you. So we're just going to do socialwithabby@gmail. Don't spam me, do not spam me, but again, this is exactly what you will want to do, and you can then publish this, and all of this should be available and accessible. But make sure you're checking everything, make sure it's spelled right, and if it's not, you can go in and change the spelling of your email address. Just know that when you fudge up on things like your channel name and so forth, you still have to wait 14 days. So make sure you're definitely reviewing all of this stuff before you hit publish, okay? So now hit the blue publish button. Okay, so you can see changes published down below. There's a little thing that popped up that says go to channel. You can click that button, or you can just click view channel, the word view channel right here, and it will also take you to your channel. And then when it comes to the basic info section, we can see that some of those components show up. I have my channel name, I have my channel handle, and then it has a brief indication of what my channel description is about. And if someone comes to your channel and wants to see what your channel is about, they can click this arrow here, and this pops up. The great thing about this is that, again, you can read the full description about what the channel is about, which is why it's important for you to indicate what your channel is about. You see that links has a prominent feature. When you're going into the customized section, links is actually at the bottom, but when it shows up this way, links is at the top, right under your description. So the way that it is laid out in the back end, the customized channel section, isn't a one-to-one to the way that it shows up in this section, right, of the page. So you can see links is there. If I click this, it will link out to my lifestyle YouTube channel. Consider following me there. And this will link out to the TikTok account for Social with Abby. And then this will link you to send me an email. Super easy. Reduces any questions about how do I get in contact with her. So this is nice because if someone's like asking for your channel URL, you can quickly go here, find it, copy and paste it, and send it to them. Okay, your subscribers, the number of videos, and everything is now below. You can share this channel with the share channel button as well, and that will just open up to a new window. So this is the way that everything lays out that you did under the basic info section. Also, if you click under here where you see that first URL, if you click one or more, it will also open up the about section, the thing with your channel, your links, and so forth and so on. So it's two ways that it will open it up for yourself or anyone coming to your channel to be able to see more about what your channel is about. So I would say those are the things that you want to make sure you're checking for when you first create your YouTube channel. Try to make sure that these components are set up within, I would say, the first month of creating your channel is really important. Make sure that you've created a Instagram and TikTok handle and profiles for your channel that aligns. That way you've, again, own those names on TikTok and Instagram and no one else can get them. It's really important. But yeah, if you have any other questions from me on what you should be doing when you first set up your YouTube channel and the customized channel section, or anything else that I covered in this video, you want me to go more in depth, drop that down for me in the comment section below. Now, thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope it was useful and helpful. Now, of course, consider joining the community by subscribing to the channel, giving this video a thumbs up, and hitting your notification bell. Make sure it's at all so you don't miss anything when I post new videos like this one. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.